Today we're going to be talking about some Disney Funko Pops that you guys should buy now before they get more expensive. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we have another buy now Funko Pop video for you guys, but we're switching things up and we're doing a different theme. Today we're going to be talking about 10 Disney Funko Pops that I and Joanna think you guys should go out and grab before they get even more expensive. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback here on the channel from our buy now video, so thank you guys so much for that amazing feedback. If you guys want to check out any of our other buy now videos, definitely go do that. We've done a ton of content on Marvel, Star Wars, and DC, but today we're mixing things up and we are talking about Disney, and we actually have a pretty good list of pops right here and ones that you guys should definitely pay attention to. So the first pop that we're going to talk about today is actually a Pop Town. And even though it's a little bit more on the expensive side when it comes to pops that we like to recommend that you guys buy now rather than later, I think this is going to be a mega grail one day. And we actually have it in our collection, which is very exciting. So guys, right here, and I actually have this in a pop protector, we have the Sleeping Beauty Castle with Walt Disney. And yes, Walt Disney is in fact holding a tiny little Mickey Mouse, which I just think adds so much to the pop itself. So this is freaking awesome. As soon as this came out, it is a Disney Parks exclusive, so you could only get this from the Disney Parks, whether that be in Walt Disney World or Walt Disneyland here in the United States. We had to get this one for our collection. Joanna is a massive Disney collector. I myself am also a Disney fan, and we had to get this pop just based on the simple fact that this is the first and currently the only Walt Disney Funko Pop that Funko has ever made. And now I did mention this is a little bit more on the expensive side. It is currently trending for $140. Now, before you get frustrated at the price, this has come way down in value. When this first hit the market, this was selling for well over $300, but since then it has come way down. However, in the last year or so, it's been steadily rising in price, just a little bit here and there, $10, $20, $15. So I really think you guys, if you can afford it, if it's in your monthly budget, I think you guys should go out and grab this one for your collection, specifically if you're a die-hard Disney fan, because I don't know when Funko is going to make a Walt Disney Funko Pop. They might never make another Walt Disney Pop. And the fact that he's holding a tiny little Mickey Mouse is just truly iconic. The next pop on today's list is unfortunately one that we don't have currently in our collection. However, it might be one that we are looking to add to our collection very soon because it has been rising in price a little bit lately, and it's definitely one that I wanted to bring to your attention. And that comes from the very famous Toy Story franchise with the character Wheezy. Now, if you guys don't remember Wheezy from the movies, he was kind of a side character. He didn't have a lot of screen time. However, he only has one Funko Pop, and that Funko Pop, for whatever reason, at the end of 2021 and now here in the first half of 2022, has all of a sudden started to rise in value. Now, I couldn't tell you why exactly it has decided to go up in value. We did get another Disney film very recently. Last Friday, the brand new Lightyear movie dropped, and a lot of people were very excited about that, including us. We do want to go see it at some point. Now, even though that is not directly tied to the Toy Story timeline, it is still a part of that overarching umbrella franchise with Toy Story and Buzz Lightyear, so it does connect Wheezy a tiny bit. It's a little bit of a reach, but it does connect Wheezy. But right now it's trending for $44, and because this is the only version of Wheezy, I think a lot of Disney collectors are starting to notice that and realizing it. If they want to get this character for their collection, this is their only opportunity. So I do not see this one going back down in value anytime soon. So if you guys didn't know, there's only one Wheezy Pop, and it's currently going up a little bit. So the next two pops that we're going to be talking about actually come from from the same movie, and it is a newer Disney movie, unlike Toy Story. This movie comes with Onward, and we absolutely loved Onward. It featured some pretty big actors as the main characters. They lent their voices for the movie, and the two pops that I'm recommending you guys go pick up are actually the two main characters from the movie, Ian and Barley Lightfoot, who were actually brothers in the movie. Now, they were voiced by two big Marvel actors. You guys might have heard of them, Tom Holland and Chris Pratt. I almost forgot Chris Pratt's name for a second there, but how could I forget Chris Pratt? So Tom Holland voiced Ian Lightfoot, and then Chris Pratt voiced Barley Lightfoot. So it was a very heartfelt movie, and it's a movie that I think is going to gain an immense amount of popularity over time. I really hope they don't make a sequel or anything. I think the movie is just perfectly packaged the way they have it. I mean, it is just full of emotion. It's a nice adventure ride, roller coaster kind of movie where you're following the two characters on this quest, and then at the end of the movie there's a big climax and everything. It's really just an awesome, great, classic Disney, cookie cutter film. Now, in terms of the Funko Pops, Ian Lightfoot here is only trending for $15, and Barley over here is only trending for $17. So pretty much still retail prices for both of these pops. They did a great job capturing the characters here in Funko Pop form, and I really think that this little line of pops, I mean, there's only a few of them in the wave, I think they're going to skyrocket in value one day, especially later on down the road when kids who are, 5 to 10 years old, when they first saw this movie, and then, 5 to 10 years from now when they start to have disposable income, they're going to want to get these pops because it's going to bring back a lot of Disney nostalgia. So that's why I think you guys should definitely go grab these now. Very low budget before they get expensive. Now, the next Funko Pop that I'm going to suggest you guys go grab now before it gets even more expensive is one that I'm truly wishing we get in our collection very, very soon. It's one that I've really wanted for a long time, yet we've just never been able to get our hands on it. I don't think I've even seen it in person in a very long time. And it is the Stitch in Red 1 Pop Ride. Now, this is a truly fantastic Funko Pop in my opinion. It is a classic vehicle that we actually saw in the Lilo and Stitch original film. It has Stitch in his little alien outfit. He's zooming through space there, and I think Funko just did a great job capturing all the detail of that spaceship into this Funko Pop ride. It was still is a box lunch exclusive, and at one point it was trending for well over $140. However, thanks to an international overseas restock, that brought the value down to what it is today, and it's currently trending at $60. So there's still a great opportunity to get this pop for well under what it once sold for. So that's why I think now is a perfect opportunity, and I'm going to take my own advice and I'm going to try to be, hunting that pop in the very near future so we can get it for our Stitch collection. Now, there is a ton of Stitch Funko Pops, so it can be very difficult to choose which ones you want. However, I think this is just a classic one, and one that you guys should pay attention to because I definitely see this one going well over $100 in the near future once again. And the next Funko Pop that we're going to be talking about for today's Disney Buy Now video is another pop ride. However, this one has a lot of meaning to us, specifically in my relationship with Joanna, because this was the very first Funko Pop that I ever bought for her, and it kicked off her collecting career and the amazing collection that she has built up. And this is from one of her favorite movies, Moana. And this right here is Moana on her raft, and she also has Heihei and Pua in there as well. It was a San Diego Comic-Con 2019 exclusive, and the Moana line, as some of you guys may have heard in some of our previous videos, we're trying to hunt down the rest of those pops in that line because they are starting to go up in value, and it's no exception here for the pop ride. So I particularly love this pop, and I had to go grab it for Joanna shortly after it came out, just because I thought it was really cool that you get Moana plus the two bonus mini pops right there, just making it almost a little bit of a movie moment, because this is on the cover of the DVD. I mean, this is such a critical depiction of her story. And they are going to be making a sequel to the Moana movie. It was rumored that it was supposed to be dropping at the end of this year, but now it looks like it could be getting pushed into 2023. But right now, in terms of this amazing Funko Pop ride, it's currently trending for $65, and it's continuing to go up as there's been some sales for this specific pop in the $70s and even $80 range. So if this one has been on your wish list, I wouldn't wait much longer, because I think a lot of Disney collectors have seen the potential. They've seen the detailing in this Funko Pop. I mean, it is amazing out of box. I mean, I just have it in the box right here because we haven't had a chance to put Joanna's Moana Pops on display in full force yet. But this is a beautiful pop that you definitely have to have on your shelf, especially if you're a big Moana fan. The next pop that I want to suggest for you guys to go out and grab, and I definitely think you guys should get this one if you ever seen it. We have yet to see this one in person, and I think there's a lot of reasoning behind that, because this is a pop that a lot of people are going to recognize, not just Disney fans and collectors. And this comes from another big Disney film that dropped recently, and that is Encanto. And I'm specifically talking about Bruno, which is ironic because we don't talk about Bruno. And that song just electrified through the world. I mean, people everywhere reference that main line from the song. I mean, I don't think I've gone a single day, it seems like, without hearing somebody at work, or, you know, somebody interacting here with the community, or a neighbor, or a family friend. I mean, I feel like so many people now use "We Don't Talk About Bruno" as a reference to something in daily conversation. And just to give you guys an idea of how popular that song is, it's currently nearing over 500 million plays for that specific song on YouTube, which is absolutely insane. 500 million plays. I can't even fathom the amount of times people have clicked on that video. So the Funko Pop right here for Bruno, they've only made one, and it's currently trending for $40. Now, this is a relatively new pop. It's a common pop. However, just based on the popularity of the movie, and then specifically the massive popularity behind that song, I think this is going to be a massive grail someday, especially if Funko doesn't decide to make another Bruno Pop from the Encanto line. So if this is one that you guys see when you're out shopping and hunting in the wild, definitely pick up, because I do not see this one going down in value anytime soon. The next pop that we're going to be discussing for today's video comes from another classic Disney film with tons of emotion, and I'm very happy that we actually happen to own this pop in our collection, because this was a grail that I hunted down for a long time. And I'm actually talking about Russell from Up, but I'm not talking about any of the newer ones. I'm talking about the OG Russell. And guys, this pop is absolutely beautiful. This is from Series 5 with the Disney Store logo at the top. I mean, just look at Russell. Look at all the little badges on his chest and everything. I absolutely love this. As soon as I found out that this pop existed, I had to start hunting it for our collection, and it took a while to find one in good condition. So this one actually came out in 2013, which you can see right there on the bottom with the JJL stamp right there. And you can also see his face on the bottom as well, which is something they only did back in the day for the older Funko Pops. And this pop is currently trending at $125, which, like the Walt Disney with Sleeping Beauty Castle, that is pretty high, and I understand that that is at the top, or might even be over the top of a lot of people's budgets. However, the reason I'm suggesting that if you guys see this Funko Pop and you're able to grab it, please do, because at one point this pop was trending for over $200. And not just a little bit, there has been recorded sales for $220, $240. I mean, I've seen this pop sell for as high as $250. And this pop, for whatever reason, took a massive nosedive right at the end of 2021, and it's slowly starting to gain its value once again. And I think this is going to be a huge grail in the future. I mean, it's already a grail right now, but I think it's going to be an even bigger one down the road just because it is an older pop. This is the first version of Russell. Up is a massively popular movie, and if you can find one of these in good condition, I think collectors are going to pay through the nose down the road to do the same. So that's why I'm suggesting it to you guys. I know it's a little bit at the higher end of the spectrum for pops that we like to recommend. However, just with it being such a classic Disney character, that's why we had to get it on today's list. All right, so we're coming down to the last 2 Funko Pops for today's video that I'm suggesting you guys go out and buy before they get more expensive, and they both happen to be 2-packs. So the first 2-pack that I think you guys should go grab is a classic one that I actually picked up recently from a good friend, a patron of ours, and fellow YouTuber, Funko Fat Guy. So thank you so much, Jake, for hooking us up with this pop. He sold it to us for a very fair price, and I'm going to put his channel in the description down below, so if you guys are not subscribed to the Funko Fat Guy, I don't know what you're doing, because he puts out some great videos. So the pop that I was able to grab from him, the 2-pack, is the 2017 San Diego Comic-Con Flocked Chip and Dale set. And guys, this pop is just unbelievably awesome. The flocking on both these pops is just incredible, and overall I just think it's a fantastic 2-pack that down the road a lot of Disney collectors are going to be hunting down. Now this is just the shared sticker, however there is not much of a price difference between the shared sticker and the con sticker. The shared sticker is currently going for $65, while the official con sticker, which is incredibly hard to find by the way, is going for $75, and we recently got a brand new Chip and Dale movie, which is actually now streaming on Disney Plus. It's called Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, and from some of our family friends, we heard that the movie was actually pretty good. So I really think you guys should go out and grab this pop if you have any connection to Chip and Dale. I actually remember dressing up as Chip and Dale with my brother for Halloween when I was really, really young, so that was one of the reasons why I wanted to grab this one for our collection. But when I actually realized that this pop, or both these pops in this box, were flocked, that's what definitely sold me, and I think Funko did an amazing job on this pop. So guys, don't sleep on the Chip and Dale 2-pack. And the final pop that I'm going to be suggesting for you guys to go out and grab is another one that I think is very reasonably priced right now. However, that could definitely change. And the 2-pack that I think you guys should go out and grab is the Lady and the Tramp 2-pack. Now this one is just absolutely killer. If there was ever 2 dogs that deserved to be in a Disney themed 2-pack, it's gotta be Lady and the Tramp. Such a classic film. I remember watching it when I was a kid over and over and over. They did a great job on this Funko Pop. You have some classic movie art back there next to the Funko Popped versions of the character. The only thing that this pop is missing, in my opinion, is if there was like a meatball on the ground, or if you know, the Tramp here was kind of nudging it to Lady here. But other than that, I think this is just a killer Funko Pop, and right now it's actually going for $55. At one point it was trending for almost $80, but like some of the other pops we talked about today, this one did take a little bit of a nosedive. Not too much, but a little bit at the end of 2021. But since then, it has gone back up, and it's still going back up. So don't sleep on Lady and the Tramp here. I think this is a fantastic 2-pack, and one that a lot of OG Disney collectors are definitely going to want to have for their collection. So that's why we had to get it on today's list. And with that being said, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's Disney Funko Pops that I think you guys should go out and buy. Let me know down in the comments section below if you have any of these pops in your collection, or if you're currently trying to grab any of these for your collection. I definitely want to hear your thoughts. Let me know if there's any other Disney pops that you think are going to be rising in value pretty soon that are good grabs. We definitely want to give everybody in our community the heads up so they don't end up spending more money in the long run, because that's what it's all about. Trying to save you guys money now so you don't have to spend more later. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more awesome Funko content. We are actually getting close to another milestone, guys. We're knocking on the door of 9,000 subscribers, and I really hope we get there soon, because we have a lot of big giveaways that we want to give back to the community with. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't stop shooting until you score, and we'll see you all very soon.